Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Johnny Coley. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity of the fastball. Well,
Ball 4, take you ready. That's ball 4. Back here in San Francisco. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Brown. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons.
Ball 4, take you ready. Digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Gill brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Manning. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Yep. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Pulls that one foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And that one hammered. That's back. And look out below. That one splashes down in McCovey Cove. Home run. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, base is empty. Ronald Rodriguez, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Rodriguez goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting in the cleanup spot. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's the 0-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Oliver Farr now at the plate. Walked his first time. Fastball for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Ball. In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
The 1-1. Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. We head now to the home half of inning number. So runner at second, 2 down. Phillies getting ready to hit. That one lifted to left. Woodson. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Guardians 3 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. First and second, 1 out. Valdez digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of the World Series. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Woodson snags it for the 2nd out. And now the shortstop, Jay Martinez. And that one fouled off. To the right side, Vogelsang tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout Vogelsang digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a foul out of play. That's down and in. A slider missed. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Number 38.
So in now for Cleveland, Tom Hines. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
1-0.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 1 of the World Series. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's the strike. That one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Number 8.
2 outs, bases full. Huntley will hit next. 1 for 2. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Line drive. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Huge opportunity missed there. J.J. Manning, the next to hit. That one in there across the letters.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from there, man. It's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. That's the 1st out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting.
And up next for Cleveland,
24.
Duncan Woodson. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Just missed. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's out. Here at Oracle Park, down the number 2 hitter, Leo Feliz. And that's down and away.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that is out of play. To the right side, Vogelsang steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Smith in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Ball, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The Guardians leading by 3 here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. 1 strike away from securing game 1. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 on the road.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Duke. What's the word on him?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter, so always very important.
And we're back. And towing the slab here, Greg Porter.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the
next will be the Giants DH, Rafael Valdez. Up and in, 1-0.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
First and second, no outs here in Game 2 of the World Series. Got him. And that is a big first out.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now Emilio Perez. Two on, one out. That's ripped into the outfield. And it's just foul. That was close.
One ball, two strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a high chopper. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Jay Martinez getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fly ball center field. Manning sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Russ Rooney in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's 1-1.
That's inside.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, and that one handled. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We played 2 full. It's the Giants 1. So digging in, Harvey Huntley. Fought off foul. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here comes a pitch. That's way outside. 1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Two now. Line drive. Rolls across the diamond, but the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1. And up next for San Francisco, Steven Raimo worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That misses, and it's 1-0. Smith at second. Holton on at first with 2 down. Late swing fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they... And Rodriguez digs in now. Flied to right his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And ball one.
1-1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. One and two here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Woodson now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Woodson launched a homer in his most recent game. That's to third. Fair ball. Gomes coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. In there safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the first baseman, Dave Vogelsang. In the air, left field. Gill sizing this one up and makes the grab, and that is that. Back. So a runner at second, 2 down. Rooney will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That one pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the World Series. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at second. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That to right. And it drops in. Heading for the plate. The throws offline. He's safe. It's 2-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Back to the top of the order now. Miguel Gil, the next Giant to hit. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double. There's a swing and a drive.
And that gets down in the corner. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Greg Porter departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the so Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Mario Franco.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So 2 down. And up next for the Giants, Leo Feliz. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Feliz recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Outside. Ball 1.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Squirts away a little bit. Gill at second with 2 down. Just off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Back to work, 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Smith, the next to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Smith with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And a foul ball. That one hit to right. Far on the move. He's got it. And that is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Hee-haw. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Woodson up to
That's
bat
ball.
next. Lays off for a ball. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the World Series. Next one misses, and a count is 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And it's strike 2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Battling here as he fouls it away. First and second, 2 down. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. And that is that. No runs.
Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
So runner at second, 2 down. Boom. Now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, with both starters
no
out of the
strike.
game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2. Down the line. And that drops foul. That one almost got him. So the tying run at second. Slider squirts away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third.
Ripped into left center for a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Cabrera checks the runner. Boom. Back in on a dive. And the batter now, J.J. Manning. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Michael Lynn up and loosening in the pen. Tebow also throwing. Two outs. Outside low. And that is ball 1.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That's out to center field. And that's the 3rd out. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Franco back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You're out. That's ball four. Ball four. Take the base.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Valdez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Go-ahead run at second. Here the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Ball four. Take your base.
Go ahead. Run on base. Rodriguez, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one clips the outside corner, and the count's full.
Count's full.
High fly ball out to center field. Perez makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Duncan Woodson digs in for the Guardians. In there at the knees for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at third, here in Game 2 of the World Series. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball 2. And no one can get there. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead here in Game 2.
Big RBI for him right there. Takes an inside pitch and just lays it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
First and second, 1 out. Vogelsang will hit next. That clips the corner.
0-1.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Rod Bullock getting loose out there. Lynn warming up as well. That's off the mark. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 5-3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cameron Tebow done for the night. 2-1 ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Michael
the Giants.
Lynn on to pitch here.
Number 37.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Tom Hines digs in for the Guardians. Breaking ball misses down and away. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, 2-ball. Quickly to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Giants 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Carlos Merced.
Well, the best relievers.
That's ball 4.
And digging in for San Francisco, Leo Feliz. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Smith, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Headed. Sizes this one up. And there are 2 outs. 1 out left for the Giants. Andy Fulton, the next Giant to hit. And fires in a fastball at 95. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next offering misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Pete Saunders. Power. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Anthony Quick.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch.
Russ Rooney, the next Giant to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And that's outside. 3-1.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself in a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. Here in Game 3 of the World Series. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. Gill digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 2 outs. Bases are full. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. So they load the bases. World
Ball 4, take your base.
First and second, 2 outs. Boom, getting ready to hit. Late swing, fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's the inning. No runs. Here in Cleveland, top half. Rafael Valdez, the next Giant to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play.
I got 1 ball, 1
In the
strike.
dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Smith, the lead runner, out at second. Raimo on at first with 2 down. Struck him out looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now at Progressive Field as we go to the last of the third.
Ball 4, take your base.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Perez, the next to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Saunders, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And the 0-1. That's inside.
Nope, that's inside.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2 count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second. Outside low. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And up next for San Francisco, Russ Rooney. First offering, and it just misses. And that drops in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Out towards right center field. Pulls up on it. Base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. On the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Gill will hit next. 1 for 2. In there at the knees.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Rodriguez over to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Now batting, number 39.
Leo Feliz, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Giants 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Cleveland, now the left fielder, Duncan. Back to the top of the lineup. So in now for Cleveland, J.J. Manning. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Perez makes the play. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Far at the plate and takes high there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 on, 1 out. Gomes digs in now. Sliced hard but foul. Hammered on the line, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
And now, Ronald Rodriguez. First pitch just misses. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Guardians 2. World Series Game 3. At the plate, Russ Rooney. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished. He'll pump it in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now it's the right fielder, Miguel Gil, known for his late inning heroics. Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Line to right, base hit. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Reggie Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Liner, base hit. In comes the run from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Smith now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's outside. 1-0. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Santos, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Holton stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the late stages of game 3. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 3 and jump. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Jay Martinez, the next Giant to hit. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that one Wrapped foul. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Perez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Far hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Russ Rooney. And that one in the air, center field. Manning makes the play, and that is that. 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Barney Cervone. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
16.
And now Tom Hines, 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 38.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Outside low, 1-2 to count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Huntley in the box now. No balls in a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
In the air, center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Aaron Boone digs in for the Guardians. There's the strike. Cervone, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. Next offering misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 strike away. And that's downstairs and outside. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants get back in the series with a crucial road win in Game 3.
This team obviously needed to win this game. Down 2-0 in the series. You go down 3-0, players start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done. A win in the next game.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, David Lewis.
4-pitch guy. He's got.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Phillies getting ready to hit. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Breaking ball misses down and away. This one in the air. Hines has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at how they filled out the lineup card for Game 4 of the World Series.
There's no overstating this one, Boog. It's a massive game, and whatever the outcome today, this team is going to feel the impact more so than normal. A win breathes new life into their season, but a loss could essentially end it.
Will Smith stands in here, takes ball one low. One out, the runner at second here in Game 4 of the World Series. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That one missed. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And 2 on, 1 out. Raimo will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
In the dirt, blocked.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a big strikeout here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next one just misses, and it's 2-2. sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And now it's going to be Rafael Valdez.
No ball. One strike.
Smith, the runner at third. Holton on at second with 2 down.
Ball. 1-1.
That's to third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Johnny Coley. What do you have on him? So 2 on with 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Oliver Farr. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Guardians stranded. Here's the speedy catcher, Russ Rooney.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. That's in there. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip to second, on to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Miguel Gil, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Hit weakly on the ground. Beats to second, out there. And that's 2. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 1 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom of the second. Now here is
Ball. Take your base.
One out. Runner at second. Gomes digs in now. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Tying run and scoring position here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ronald Rodriguez digs in for the Guardians. Doubled in his first AB. Coley checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's the ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. And it is 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Out of runner in scoring position, no outs. Valdez now at the plate, grounded out his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, number 21.
Emilio Perez, the next Giant to hit. He reached on a walk his first time. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter has timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, the runner at second, top half of inning number 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Move to second. Raimo back on a dive. Stays alive. Out to center. Manning under it. Puts it away for the out. Now, Jay Martinez.
Number 10.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Raimo stands at second with 2 gone. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution Really sold it with the arm speed, had his opponent way out on that front foot.
And welcome back to the ball. One out, runner at second. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Phillies. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
On a line. He's got it, and the inning is over. Here. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Rooney, the next to hit, 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. Late here in game 4. That misses. And the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look. So the tying run in scoring position now. Woodson will hit next. A little bit low.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And another ball.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
And there's the automatic. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 4 of the World Series. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Edgar Gomes. And a curve is down and in.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-0. Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Martinez, run at second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Rodriguez. On the ground to third, and foul ball. 1-run game, bottom 9. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To third. Down the line, and it's foul. Goes down looking.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. Still fires to first. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out. Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Ricky Pettit. And here's the first baseman, Dave Vogelson.
Number 23.
Servone checks on first, dives back, out.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. The Guardians down to their final strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
Here's another look at the numbers. Just about set. Our starter in this one, Bill Benedict.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know,
back now at Progressive Field. And today's starting pitcher, Darren Hayes. Rafael Valdez now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Emilio Perez, the next Giant to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball, one strike.
One away with a runner at third here in Game 5 of the World Series. That's a strike. 0-2 now. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Jay Martinez, the next Giant to hit. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Hard hit right side. Takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Guardians nothing. World Series Game 5. Stepping in, Ronald Rodriguez.
Ball 4, take the base.
Stepping in is the speedy J.J. Manning. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. Throw to third. Save. swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Digs in now. That's in there. And that's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner on the go. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2.
First and second, 1 out. Valdez getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's inside, and that is ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 on, 1 out. That one misses. 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Curveball drops in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 5 of the World Series. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here is Emilio Perez. 0 for 2 in this one. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Smith, the lead runner at second. Raimo at first, 2 out of the inning. Fouled off down the right side. And just misses with that one.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in. Hot pitch out to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Giants leave a couple.
Ball 4, take your base.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Boom will hit next. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of Game 5. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fly ball to right. Raimo. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. So up next, J.J. Manning.
Number 6.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base. Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch gets away. And the runner holds. One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far.
And here is Oliver Farr. Yeah. And there's a strike. Manning, the runner at second with 1 away. Pickoff throw. Manning dives back in safely. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond, and there are 2 outs. Edgar Gomes digs in for the Guardians. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball up.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one at triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Man on second, 2 down.
We got a full count.
Into center. Pulls it in on the run. And the inning is over. Run, a hit, and a man left.
That's ball 4. 3.
So digging in, Steven Raimo. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Inside.
That's inside.
And
That's
the
a ball.
count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
And it's fouled away. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And they'll do it again.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And ball 1.
Ball,
the Giants trailing by 3 here in Game 5 of the World Series. That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Perez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. This one in the air. Rodriguez. 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, number 10.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jay Martinez, the next Giant to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This could end it. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, still 0-2. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take Game 5 here at home and jump ahead with a 3-2 series lead.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the San Francisco Giants. So, almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Kevin Duke. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitter. Now at the plate, he's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one at the knees for a strike. You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 on, 2 outs. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Stretches out and hauls it in. Guardians strand a couple, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, And on the mound for Cleveland. First and second, 2 outs. Rodriguez digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Up and in, ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
There are very few counts in today's game where you can just full-on expect a fastball. I mean, even 2-0. Perfect example right there.
Yeah, that's too high.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Woodson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Full count.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
2 outs, bases full. Woodson getting ready to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
Next offering is down low.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a strike in there.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. It's the 6th game of this. And up next for the Giants, Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped. This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Andy Holton, went down on strikes his first time through. That one hammered center field. Manning going back. Drops into the glove, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're through 3 here in game number 6. It's the Giants 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in San Francisco as we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Dave Vogelsang. Duke back to work.
Right through there for a strike.
Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Swing and a miss at a slider. Now the right fielder, Oliver Farr. 0 for 2 in this one. Duke checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Gomes in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here in game 6 of the World Series. Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Fires to second too late, into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Rodriguez will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Tying run and scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that one is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Next for San Francisco, Leo Feliz. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. He goes down looking. One hit, one left. We're through 5. It's the Giants 2 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Duncan Woodson.
24.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And we're starting over. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Duke will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Giants.
for the Giants, Santiago
Number 13.
Cabrera.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jay Martinez. The 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We are on to the 7th here in Game 6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Manning now at the plate.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Lynn checks the runner, and he's back safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
And that's in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
So the tying run at second.
No, that's out.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He
Now
knew he
batting,
had plenty of
number
time
4.
to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Oliver Farr digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Gomes, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Activity in the bullpen. Barney Cervone, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Tebow also getting ready. The next offering misses. 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And misses inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our
Now pitching.
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start. So in now for Cleveland, Harvey Huntley. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ripped to short. Whips it across. Now one gone in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Boom. In the box now. Take strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And now 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A one-run lead late here in Game 6. In the air, right side. Gill on his way over. Squeezes it. 2 away down. Last out for the Guardians in this one. Next to hit, J.J. Manning. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Servone is just 1 strike away. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.